La carne hecha en leña sabe mucho mejor y aquí en Tacoles se sirve de esa manera. Te cuento que puedes encontrar botanas súper deliciosas hecha a la leña y unos tacos gigantes que tienes que probar. Están súper deliciosos. Cuento que todos los días tienen especiales para maestros y después de escuela o el after school. Así es que si no has probado Tacolé te estás perdiendo de este manjar. ¡Ya lo sabes! ¡Saludos!
All right, saludos, saludos. And before I put on our guest for the day, I wanted to say shout out to La Joya. Thank you for joining us from La Joya Promotions. She is one of the hardest working ladies in San Antonio. I've seen it with my own eyes. She is amazing. And of course, Norma Salazar, who is I know Norma. We all get like Norma's a superstar. She doesn't realize how much of a superstar she is, but she is. So thank you so much, Norma Salazar. Thank you, ladies, for joining us. Before we get our guest on the show, I just wanted to say that thank you for all the condolences. My tío did pass away this week, and thank you for the condolences. I have been in Buda, Texas, taking care of a friend of mine who was very ill, and now she's in intermittent ICU, and just asking for prayers for her. Prayers to, I believe, Oscar de la Rosa, who ended up in the hospital as well. And prayers to everybody out there in Midland that shooter, my goodness,
I know.
we just ask for a hedge of protection around our community, that God protect us from any harm. It's a really sad situation. I'm sorry to all those people out there that might have lost out on revenue that they were fully expecting. If it's a once a year deal, it's tough out there. Stephanie Montiel, I understand she had a family out there, and thank God everybody's safe.
We think she had her kids with her. We think.
Yeah.
We think it sounded like it. We don't know from her. Yeah, we don't know. We haven't contacted her or anything. But anyway, prayers to everybody that's out there, because I wanted to say a quote. What Norma said, why don't you do a quote? And I couldn't find the exact quote, but it says that let's see, that understanding that challenges and difficulties are part of the human experience, and that our faith and reliance on God can help us navigate them. So, Norma, you wanted to say to anybody that's having issues out there, go ahead.
Anybody because situations come arising when somebody's depressed or has some kind of issue out there. People, there's going to be festivals the whole summer. Be aware of your surroundings. If you can catch that person, don't just go over there and tap a cop and say, look, this kind of looks sketchy, but I just want to give you some enlightenment in that process, because you never know. You could literally intervene on a situation that could escalate a different way. I know us Mexicanos, they say, oh, mind your own business. Well, this generation now anymore, you can't mind your own business.
Yeah.
And I know people, I no me quiero meter, but I would rather have you meter than have people dead.
I did have a scripture today when I woke up, because I actually woke up with Stephanie Montiel's video that she was posted out there. Yeah. And it was funny because I opened my book and it says, choose faith, be on your guard, stand firm in the faith, and be courageous and strong. 1 Corinthians 16:13. That was the first thing that came out today. Can you believe that?
Oh, awesome. Wow.
Yeah. And he just spoke to everything.
And
we need to take care of each other. Like Norma said, keep an eye out for each other. You see something funny going on, you see a suspicious character or just not acting right, point them out to authorities.
And you're probably helping them. If you really think about it, you're saving them from going to jail, from going to prison. You do not want somebody to be in a realm that later on they didn't understand why they got there. And if they
And
can
if,
find the help
yes, and if you're
right
the
away, that's what they
yes,
need. A lot of Mexicanos are not going to cry out, "Oh, pues me estoy, I'm having a bad day." No, I know people don't like to put out their business,
yeah,
but put out your business a little bit. If you're feeling kind of low, you got to get it out of your gut because
yes.
you need help.
Yes, and even and actually, when I interviewed the I right now his name escapes me from the Plowboys. He actually put his phone number out there for those
Miss,
of you
right?
who feel you need help.
Yes.
You feel you need help. You feel you're out of control. You feel you need to talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Don't go out there and act upon anything you negative that you're feeling. Talk to somebody. There's always somebody out there that cares and will listen. And I'll put his number out there again because he was willing to put out his number and say, "You need to talk to somebody. Come talk to me. Call me." And that is amazing. And there's plenty of people out there, I'm sure, that are willing to say, "Hey, talk to me if you need to talk, because life isn't easy. Life isn't easy. Life is not easy. What my family's going through is not easy. What my friend's family is going through, what her daughter, nothing. Life is not easy.
And
Nobody
we're
said,
all going, everybody's going into a different situation. It's not the same as somebody else. It's not like
Mhm.
me, I'm going through what Gigi is going through. No, everybody has a different situation. But please, for the children's sake, because man, these festivals, we take our children there.
Yes,
It's the only time as Mexicanos, because we're so always working so much,
Yeah.
that's the only time we take them to have time with us. And you're
yes,
stealing the joy of memories with their own families when you put them in a dangerous situation. Parents, man, I trust me, I'll be at festivals in the summer. This puts in, you put the artists in, not speaking for myself, but for the artists maybe. I mean, if you look at Stephanie Montiel's video, she was scared. She was scared because at that time, where do you run? You can't run that way or that way because you never know what that
you don't
person,
know.
where they are at. So literally, you have to stay where you're at and listen and look and observe. And why put the artists? They're giving their time away from their families as well. I'm not speaking just because of the family. I'm speaking for the whole community. This is the only time us Mexicanos get to go out to enjoy life.
Yes,
Look at what's going on in this world. It's really crazy out there. If we could just step in and help that one person, if you see them kind of getting out of whack, freaking just tap the police and say, "Hey, can you go check on them?" That's common courtesy. That would be common courtesy, people. Be
Yeah.
safe. Be safe this summer, guys. Really. There's a lot of things that are going on, so be safe out there.
thank you, ladies. So, saludos, Laila. So, on with this show. Thank you so much. We just had to talk about that because it's an important subject.
Mhm.
Laila, Lisa, hello, saludos, and saludos for everybody joining us. Let's get our featured guest in for today. La Joya, do you want to introduce them?
Sure. So this next guest is a band that I met. Actually, I met them in a talk show when I was co-hosting with Hen Dog, New Mexico Radio Talk Show, and then they came into San Antonio. I offered my help, and then in less than 6 months, I was able to be honored to promote them here in Texas. And so I am so honored that they're getting out there. They're coming around, and this is Johnny J. Martinez with Conjunto Diferencia from Tucson, Arizona.
Woohoo! Welcome, welcome. Saludos.
Salud. Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it, La Jolla. Again, like she said, she's my promoter, and she's one of the hardest working ladies or an individual persons in the industry. So I appreciate you, La Jolla. And thank you for that introduction. And thank you, Gigi, for having me on the show. And I appreciate you. I was looking forward to this one and talking with you guys before the show started. We were already might as well started the interview then. So it was having a good time. So I'm good to see you. And then, of course, Norma Salazar, one of my
Woo!
favorite people. Man, I've been talking to Norma through our Facebook encounters for almost 2 years now, it feels like. And I finally got to meet her at last year's Las Vegas takeover. And she's right here with me. I didn't even recognize her at first because she was getting busy doing her work right there in the background. And then I realized Norma. I was like, Norma. So thank you guys. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, La Jolla. I'm honored to be here with you guys on the show here today. Appreciate you. And my thoughts and prayers on the behalf of Conjunto Diferencia and those affected by the events as well. So you guys couldn't have said it any better. And, if anyone needs help, reach out to somebody. Everybody reaches out to me. So I don't mind if you reach out to me either. You guys know where I'm at. Thank you guys for having me.
That's
Thank you.
because sometimes somebody just needs a listening ear, truly, to just make it better. And so let's talk about you, Conjunto Diferencia. So you're not from Texas. That's the first thing I got from you, that you're not from Texas. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so I'm from Tucson, Arizona, and we're here in the southern part of Arizona. My band, we started in 2021, so we're going into our 4th year of actually performing and playing and gigging. And been around the music industry since I was a young boy. My dad and family had a band, a norteño band called Los Hitos. My dad plays drums and accordion, and my dad's actually currently my drummer now. So John Martinez Sr. I play the accordion now for my band. I picked up the accordion about 4 or 5 years ago. 5 years ago, actually, I picked up the accordion, seriously playing in front of people. And we did a talent show here in Tucson at my job with Francisco, which Francisco Bandine is my lead singer, lead vocalist, and guitar and bajo sexto player. And he's actually from New Mexico. He's from Las Cruces in Silver City, New Mexico. But he was down here in Tucson. We did the talent show, and we won the talent show, standing ovation. We did a Ramon Ayala song, Con la tinta de mi sangre. They had never heard, they had seen, accordion is not something everybody picks up every day. So kind of knew there we had something, and we formed the band. My dad jumped on the drums. My uncle played the bass. Now we have Joey Sanchez, and I just want to give, my thoughts and prayers to Joey Sanchez, our bass player. Now, his son passed away over the last weekend. So just our thoughts and prayers with him at this time. And he was able to jam with us on the same day. So he has a passion for the music, and he said that he wouldn't have it no other way jam out for his son. So we appreciate you, Joey. Joey Sanchez is our bass player.
Love you. Yeah. Prayers go
And then my dad is the drummer, and then of course Frankie. And then my sister's part of the band now too. She's our percussionist, Celeste Martinez. So it's a little bit of a family thing. We started seriously playing and getting invited to, the fiestas in San Antonio, Fanfare. About 3 years ago, we were the only band to get invited to Fanfare. And that's kind of where the doors opened up for us. So shout out to Fanfare, Bino G, being the only band at the time to represent Arizona was an honor. Kind of got our name out there. We went to Texas. Our first show in Texas was actually in Victoria and Cuero, Texas. We started in Cuero, Texas at Henry's Bar. Rudy Martin Lopez and David Guerrero, who passed away. He was a sound guy out there. So prayers with him. He passed away this year. His family as well. They brought us out. They asked us through Facebook, hey, where are you guys from? They seen some videos I posted of us practicing. And they're like, yeah, I'm from Tucson. They're like, wow, we thought you guys were from around here, South Texas. And I'm like, man, I wish. My family is from Texas. My roots go back. I have family currently, Martinez family in Jerdington, Texas. Hilton, Texas is where my family migrated over, back in the 50s, 60s. All the farm families, they stopped here in Tucson, Arizona. And my tios, the Martinez brothers, and both sides of the family are musicians. And it's kind of just was my calling to be in this industry and to do music. So, yeah, I'm part of the Tejano Conjunto world. It's in my blood. I'm got Tejano in my blood. So every time I go to Texas, it's like I'm right at home. Being in San Antonio, we were at Fanfare. We got invited for Spring Fest. We did the Guadalupe Awards, Puro Conjunto Awards in Corpus Christi, and then San Antonio. We played in Victoria, Texas, and that's where we were signed with our current label, Conjunto Cartel Records, with Mr. Isaac de los Santos, and that's Tejano Roots Hall of Famer. We got an album coming out, guys. We just did a music video. We've had a single reach the top of the charts, Viéndolo Bien. Currently have a song out, Atmosito Consentido, with the music video that's on the top 10 charts on Tejano TV.
Yeah.
And it's been a ride, man.
I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to show everybody what you're talking about. Let's put on Amorcito Consentido. Aquí pasó, everybody can listen to Conjunto Diferencia.
Amorcito consentido, yo no más vengo a saber. Dime si ya no me quieres para no pedir tu haber. Dime si ya estás enojada con lo que te sucedió. No seas ingrata conmigo, disgustos no quiero yo. Es el gaila y chaparrita, cuerpecito angelical. Tiene un lunar en la boca para más atormentar. Tire el sombrero en el aire se lo llevó. Un bien con un mal se paga, como a mí me sucedió.
Yeah.
I like that video.
Hey,
Thank you
I
guys.
would say they like to do a lot of vueltas over there.
Yeah, they do. They do dance a little bit differently over here, but I enjoy. That's what I enjoy the most: the different dancing styles from our Sonoran style. Then when you go to Texas, you get the puro conjunto South Texas style. It's just they dance cumbia is different, but I love it, man. And I get this. That's the most enjoyment I get is when I see the people dance. It's really what the reason why I do it. It brings me the most joy, or even just people listening in general. You could just see them going like that with their head. And you know that you got that conjunto.
That beat is just
Yeah.
like boom, 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 boot stomping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you want to dance for sure. But thank you guys for playing that. That was shot here in Tucson. Kind of showcases our our landscape here and what it represents us. We were in the Sonora National Desert there and downtown Tucson for those shots. And then Mr. Isaac de los Santos was actually in that video. He came to Tucson and played here down with us and was able to get in the video. So, and shout out to all the dancers, that showed up and did their thing. That was a live show, so that was just normal, genuine dancing, and we were able to capture that on footage. And man, yeah, I just appreciate you guys. It's been such a journey, and we're excited. We've only been really fourth year going on our fifth. We got Puro Conjunto Uprising Conjunto of the year last year. We're currently nominated for the All-Star Awards for Tejano Group of the Year. We're the only conjunto nominated. So
Yeah.
I'm proud of that. And La Jolla has been a big part of helping us there in San Antonio. We have a good team here in Tucson and New Mexico and Las Vegas. And we got something going. So I'm just proud of the movement that we've done so far for conjunto and Tejano in general.
What did you want to be when you got out of school? What was your real
I was
dream?
I was in college. I was supposed to be an engineer, but I had a different calling. So, I finished some schooling. I didn't become an engineer, but I currently am a technical support engineer team with my current role. So I still somehow ended up being in the engineering field. So
Had
it all
to,
comes
you
full
had
circle.
to.
Yeah. But the music called my name. And I played gospel music with my dad at first in the church. That's where I really started picking up the scales and learning what I needed to do on the accordion. And then I just put myself out there. I got to interview Jaime de Anda and see him this past fanfare. Played at Jaime's place. We got to open up for Josh Baca and the Hot Tamales and La 4045 and hang out with those guys. Juanito Castillo, Stevie Ray of Advantages, who's actually from Tucson, Arizona himself. So being able to clash and bump doubles with these artists, Isaac and Boni Mauricio, got to talk with him. And Jaime made me get his accordion. He's all, play something for me. So I was there all shaking. And it's just, I was just like everyone else. I loved Jaime since I was a little kid, and he's the reason why I love conjunto. So, a lot of influences. I like to play old school style conjunto like Ruben Vela, Angel Flores, Hometown Boys, all the way up to Jaime and Álvaro Zamora, and kind of just have my own style. I'm from Arizona, so it's like a different Chile. There's a lot of different chilies you can use for salsa, and we just got our own style over here, and people seem to like it. Everywhere we go. I've been to the Santa Clarita Film Festival in California, and got to do that the last 2 years and showcase conjunto. We played in Las Vegas last year at the Honey Dance, where you were at, Norma, and I got to finally meet you and appreciate you supporting our show. We opened up for Santiago Garza, and we had a great time, good turnout, man, and
Well,
it was
that
amazing.
was the reason why we wanted to go and see you guys. I mean, I think it's only fair for any artist that's in this business and coming from out of town. It's only fair to go support one another. A lot of people don't think that, but I sure do. For us to go support people that are also struggling from the outside,
Yeah,
because
shout
we're
out
not
to
from out
George
of here.
Salazar, and an amazing singer.
Oh,
And of
thank
course,
you.
I know you know him, Norma. From the Michigan area, I got to meet him, and I always try to support you guys. And Los Estrellas de Oro también, they're from the Michigan Grand Rapids, and I love them as well. And I'm hoping to bring you guys down to Tucson. I'm going to start bringing bands from out of state here after July here, and we already got the ball rolling on that. Hoping we're going to start out with Santiago Garza, actually, because, good friend. They're Hall of Fame Tejano inductees, him and his dad, Jose Garza, and all the band, La Chuleta. So we're going to bring them down, and from there, we're just going to start bringing artists from out of state because I really want Tucson to enjoy the Tejano Conjunto culture. We don't have that presence, never before until now, because I
Wow.
started playing at one bar, the Edge Bar. Shout out to the Edge Bar, 3 years ago, and now I play at 9 bars here in Tucson. I've opened up the doors for other conjunto artists in the area or from Phoenix and surrounding areas to come play to these venues that didn't have Tejano conjunto in their mind before. So I'll shout out to the Edge Bar, Little Mexico Steakhouse. Shout out to Tennessee Whiskey. By the way, that's one of my favorite songs that we put out there. If you guys haven't heard it, make sure you check out Tennessee Whiskey. But we played at Whiskey Roads and also American Eats Co., the Outlaw Bar, and also the Marine Corps Lounge. So all these venues now play Conjunto Tejano consistently. I'm proud to say that we kind of opened the door up for that, kind of show
Yeah.
our gente here that what Conjunto is all about, Tejano. And it's alive and well, been here, and it's still here to get bigger. Proud of all the youngsters that are picking it up, especially in the Conjunto world. We got a young kid in Phoenix, Elijah the Squeeze Box kid, and kid out there
Yeah,
in
props
Houston
to
that
him.
yeah, they're doing their thing, so they're keeping it going. And I just want to lead by example and give these kids, this is the right way to do it. Let's work with each other. Let's not compete. Let's elevate the music, and let's all get together. And that's what conjunto means together. So
That's right.
I'm so proud of you that you are always willing to embrace others. So thank you for doing that all the time.
Yeah,
Because
but we don't
without
support
that,
each other. Yeah, we got to support each other. I see too many of, and I don't know if it's remnants from the '90s or what, but a lot of these individuals who think they want to have power trips or want to dictate what an artist should do or who they should talk to or what they should say or what they should go. And it's not the way that, no, it ain't the way that way no more, guys. Social media is here. We have
Yeah.
the control, and as artists, we have the power. And if you build the right team of individuals that have the same vision, you can see how powerful that could be for our culture. There's a
and
lot of
not
brown
only
out there.
that, yeah, I
Yeah, there's a
mean,
lot of brown out there.
there's so much money to make out if they would all connect
Yeah,
together
stop
to
being
be.
greedy.
Yeah,
Everyone
right.
can eat. Everyone can eat. Everyone can eat, man. And I'm gonna prove
Let's
it.
pie. We'll make
Yeah,
another pie if we have to.
exactly. That's what we do. We make enough comida for everyone. And
Little,
that's my goal here in Tucson, man. And I love my gente in Texas, San Antonio. I love everybody in New Mexico and all the people that embraced us in Las Vegas and here in Tucson is where I'm setting my mark, and we're gonna start bringing that here, and I'm gonna make that happen. And at the same time, I hope that I can go to Michigan, I can go to Washington, I can go to these places that I bring these other artists from, and we just all work together. And that's how we grow the industry. That's how we keep it solidified for the future.
Yes.
saludos to everybody coming in. George Vences, support is the way to success.
Hola, George.
De la Cerda, hello. George Vences again. Saludos, Gigi, Norma, and everyone from Freestyle Cartel in the building. Cali, supporting California. Bobby,
Yeah.
always coming. Thank you so much. Hello to everyone. Laila Mendoza from La Lisa Promotions. Thank you for coming.
Laila, Juan.
Yes, saludos to everybody. Now, I thought I didn't know about Conjunto Diferencia, to be honest with you. Look who's here. Saludos, Vicky B. I hope you're feeling
Hi,
better.
Vicky B.
But I found this, and let me share.
Share away.
Viéndolo bien, ya no te voy a detener. Ya no te voy a suplicar, ya me cansé. Viéndolo bien, ya nada queda entre los dos. Tú me haces daño y yo a ti, ya no hay amor. Yo me levanto por las noches por querer una amistad, tú lo destruyes cada día al despertar. Y ya estoy en harto de luchar por conservar tu amor. Si tú te vas, viéndolo bien, descansaré. Viéndolo bien, ya no te voy a detener. Ya no te voy a suplicar, ya me cansé. tratando de luchar por conservar tu amor. Si tú te vas, viéndolo bien, descansaré.
Yeah. Love that
Yeah,
song.
that was
Love
Thank you,
that
guys.
song.
That was our first single, actually.
And like, I'm gonna tell you, I thought I didn't know you guys, but actually, I announced you on the Mas Chingon top 10 countdown, and it was I just me tardó para caerse la peseta, but it did.
But I recognize your name, Gigi, so I knew I had encountered you somewhere, and that you're right. So we actually got #1 with that video on the top 10 video
Yeah,
countdown. It stayed on the charts for the whole year. So
yeah.
Yeah.
proud of that. We got that song was nominated for Single of the Year, and we got runner up to the Delta Boys. So I'll
Oh,
take that. If we're gonna lose to anyone, I'll lose to the Delta Boys.
that's right. No,
We're
but you
only
know what?
yeah
It was. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not into conjunto as I am into Tejano. Hello, my dad's the Tejano pioneer.
yeah
But
yeah
there's some songs that, of course, you just they grab your attention.
yeah.
That
They
was
hit.
one of them. I had never heard it before. I thought, oh my God, I love this song. Now I love this song because of Conjunto Diferencia.
I
So
like the
thank you.
scales.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and that's one thing about us. They say we sound different, we sound unique, and kind of why I went with the name. I know there's La Diferencia and the Tejano. Shout out to Ricardo Castillon, Hall of Famer. But when I came up with the name, we're conjunto, and I don't know, we're different. We weren't making a difference, so Conjunto Diferencia just kind of sounded good, and now we shortened it to Conjunto D, so everybody refers to it as Conjunto D. So you guys hear that? That's what they're talking about, and yeah, we got our own style. We got our own sound. They like to say it's conjunto with a little bit of Arizona style added to it. So I appreciate all the supporters we had, and we're kind of just doing our, we love what we do. Just passionate about it. We grinded a lot. A lot of people say like these guys are everywhere. How are they doing it? Well, one, it does take a lot of sponsorship and team to come
Yeah.
together. Nothing's cheap, man. We travel costs and all that. Nobody really wants to pay up and coming bands right away.
Yeah.
We got to prove ourselves. So you got to kind of just negotiate and grind and work your way through through the ladders, through the steps, and get yourself to the level where you need to be. And I feel we're at a good level right now. People know about us, and we're only getting bigger. And we're dropping our first album, 10 songs. We already released Hermosito Consentido, Luces de Nueva York. We just dropped that one as well. Like Guayabita has been going out, and
Yeah.
you're gonna hear Viéndolo Bien on that album. One of our popular songs, Tennessee Whiskey, which Frankie, which is our guitar player, he's actually a Marine vet. He was in the Marine Corps band. He played French horn. So thank you for your services. Also, Isaac Los Santos is a Marine vet as well. So thank you, gentlemen, for what you do for our country. But he musically trained. He's been mariachi background for over 30 years. So he really drives home with his voice. He taught me how to. He was my vocal coach. He's the reason why we've come so far, and a lot of people give us good feedback on our harmonizing and the way we sing together. So we got original songs coming out. We're working with a lot of songwriters as well. We have our next album with Isaac will be coming out soon as well. We're already working on that. The songs will be available on all platforms for the first album. Spotify, YouTube. You can find me on Frankie Johnny to Conjunto Diferencia on Facebook. You can book us through La Jolla if you're in Texas. Rick Bettis Promotions in Tucson, Arizona. If you need us in Vegas, reach out to Veronica La Cosentida. If you need us in New Mexico, reach out to Frankie or any of us. We're everywhere. We just played in Roswell, New Mexico, which was awesome. And we played at the Lordsburg Festival, Tejano Festival, which is actually we got to do we're one of the last bands, so got to open up for J.R. Gomez there. They're no longer having that Lordsburg Festival, so it's an honor to be able to do that for one last time. Not only that, we've opened up for Desperados, we've opened up for Los Garcia Brothers, and this weekend we're going to be playing for the Crazy Pimps on May
I know. I
3rd. So if you guys are in Tucson and you want a good show, head on out to Whiskey Road. Shout out to Eddie Paz Productions and all the staff at Whiskey Roads right here in Tucson, Arizona.
Awesome. Well, you're just doing awesome. Congratulations. I know, considering that you've only been out there for 4 years, you're doing a lot. So kudos to you and
Props to you.
congratulations. Yes, because it's not easy. It's not easy, like you said. If they don't know your name, it's not easy. Saludos to everybody. Hilda Peña. Hi.
I
Yeah,
know
David
that.
says,
Jesse Spendola, Vicky V. I see all yeah, everybody's in the
Jesse
casa right here. Thank you.
Spindola. Yes, he says, saludos, Gigi Chicana, Janet J. Martinez, Conjunto D, just checking in, doing my own thing. Blessings. Blessings to everybody. Thank you for coming in here. He says, hello, Flaca, my friend.
Yeah. That's still that he calls me flaca.
Hello. Let's call it Kettle Black. Mom and Dad.
What's up,
Yeah.
Dad, Mom? Thank you for tuning in.
Hi, mom and dad.
Did awesome jobs,
What a
parents.
blessing. What a blessing to have your parents. Come on. And going into that, the family, how much of your band is comprised of family?
So myself, I play the accordion, and my sister's on the percussions, and my dad is on the drums. So three of us are family, and of course we got Joey and Frankie, who we consider brothers. They're brothers in music, and that's how we feel about all artists across the board, man. And that's how I support. Even if you don't like me, I'm still gonna share your stuff because I have a bigger picture than that. You know, if you don't like what I
Yep.
do, people don't like how I move on stage. Ni modo. There's other artists that don't do that. You can listen to them. Please support them because at least you're supporting somebody, and I just want that for the industry itself and for the culture and the music. So, um, one thing I gotta say is, I do appreciate La Jolla for what she does. It takes a team, and she does move around a lot over there and get us help we need in San Antonio. So thank you, La Jolla. And
You're
everyone else,
welcome.
my mom and dad. It takes a lot. It takes family, sacrifices.
Yeah.
I make my own merchandise. We sold out of our jerseys the first day
I
I finished
know.
there.
Wow,
I back
cool.
ordered, so if you guys want merch, just reach out to me. I'll make it for you and I'll send it your way. Anybody out there looking for merchandise, I got you
That's
guys. And
awesome. I couldn't even give my stuff away.
yeah, it's been tough, man. But this is one of our merchandise, one of our hats right here with the Conjunto D and the state of Arizona. So thank you guys for supporting us. We have a raffle out there if you guys are in the Tucson or New Mexico area and we're providing a Father's Day special for the winner. We're going to be bringing you ice chest, carne, and
Awesome.
music. So anybody out there
Oh,
interested, reach
cool.
out. And I'm always raffling merchandise, some jerseys and stuff. So please follow me. I'll give out stuff too because I just like to give stuff away. I just all about the music, just passionate about it. And yeah, I'm excited for what we got coming down the line. We got a lot on our way, and thank you guys for allowing me some time to speak about it right here on your show.
So
Well,
you're
I
going to be
am.
in Las Vegas for sure. Let
For
them know
sure.
that for sure.
The Honey Dance Part 2. And we're going to
Yeah.
be with Tejano Cal. Let me say their name right. 805 Cali Tejano boys are going to be there. And as well as Tejano 520, which is Mike Gallegos, the son of Alberto Gallegos. So they're going to be there with us. Conjunto Diferencia. It's going to be a great show. It's only a $10 cover. Has nothing to do with anything else. It doesn't interfere with anything else going on that weekend. I want to make that point out there. And I'll save that conversation for another day because I have a lot to say about the politics about these certain event holders and people that host these events. Not only there, but others like stringing along bands, especially upcoming artists, letting people know last second that, oh yeah, you can play here. That doesn't fly with me. So I'm gonna do something new here for myself here in Arizona. Treat artists right, treat these bands right, treat the gente right. Don't need to be charging overpricing. Let's get the music out there. Let's all work together. There's plenty to eat, like you guys said. And if we support each other, I think we could do a lot more than what's going on right now.
That is a
Yep.
winning attitude. That is a winning attitude for sure.
Yep.
Yes, yes.
And many
Well,
blessings to you.
yes.
Thank you guys.
Oh yeah. Anything to say? Talk to us. Tell us.
Well, they're actually going to be also
Yeah.
playing June 7th. We got a big event coming out there for Stephanie Montiel to being the headliner, and so they get to be out there with a lot of bands with Los Hermanos
Manos
Peña,
Peña. Yeah.
with some esta ¿cómo se llama from Lubbock?
Sammy.
Esta Sammy.
Yeah.
Sammy
Sammy
Torres
Torres.
and her band. Yeah, so we got I got an event over there starting. Hopefully, it'll lead to more events and everything. And I'm just working, trying hard to get the Conjunto being all around Texas and other states. Takes a little bit. And I gotta say, they busted their butt. So this is what they tell me when they get over there. Can you find something here? Can you find something here? Can you find what I'm gonna do? That fanfare weekend, guys. They did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it was from the fanfare, from the Spring Fest over to Hymas, over to fanfare, over to a private party, over to a Christmas party. They had what, 9, 10 sets in 4 days that they
Oh
did
my
shows.
goodness.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's an awesome promoter, man.
yeah.
So
Thank
we
you,
worked
Loya.
hard,
Appreciate you.
going back and
Work.
forth.
Yeah, we all work together, and that's the thing that I
Yes.
think makes us successful. And we all do our part, and
Yeah.
that's what's big old family that just pulls their weight, and then we move it forward. And yeah, we were busy, man. I had heat exhaustion that first day when I
Yeah.
got in.
Thursday.
Oh man, we played 9 sets in 4 days. So you guys do the math. It's about hour and a half sets each set. So we grind it out, and that's how you get out there. You want to be the hardest worker in the room. You don't want to sell yourself short value wise. You want to charge appropriately because you don't want to hurt
Yes.
the market. You don't want to bring down what the value of a musician, especially another band or guys are out there working hard as well. So you always want to charge right, appropriate to your value. If you're going out of state, you gotta charge right.
Mm-hmm.
So that venue wants you, they want you that bad, and they'll get you. So I'm living proof of it. There's no reason why a band from Tucson, Arizona, Conjunto band, should be all over everywhere. What we've done so far. I know people are amazed and trip out, and if you're wondering how we do it, I'm a call away. I have no secrets. I have no anything to hide. I'm here to spread the knowledge, the joy, the love. I do everything myself besides the help of La Jolla. I do my own bookings, marketing, managing, distribution
Yeah.
with the help of my team and what La Jolla has her connection to Texas. We doing all right. So I'm
Work
proud of
together.
I'm proud of what we're doing. I'm independent, like you said, pretty much. And we're signed to Conjunto Cartel Records though, but we got one more album, and then we'll see what happens from there. We'll see where we go from there. But the ceiling's very high for us, and we're only moving up. It's gonna take a lot to stop me. That's all I gotta say.
That's awesome. That's a winning attitude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's an engineer brain. Build.
Yeah. I'm always engineering something together. So thank you guys. I had a good time here with you guys. Thank you, Norma. It's always good to see you.
Yes. Thank
Gigi,
you. Thank you.
thank you for announcing us on the top 10. Well, I hope you see some more videos on the top
Yes.
10 coming.
I'll
Shout out
let
to
you know when
100K Films who did that video. Great job, brother. And La Jolla, as always, I'm
Thank
excited
you,
for
mijo.
playing with you.
Yeah.
I hope you get all your medals you need during Fiesta.
Hey, look, my
Everybody-
recent one, Selena.
That's the one I was gonna ask you. Did you get
Oh,
the Selena
I
one?
love that.
Yeah, I got Selena one over here.
I'm gonna have to move down there just for those. Don't make me go over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna collect all those.
I want to thank everybody that came into the show to watch it
Yes.
live. You know, a lot of people are going to come see it later. If you're watching it, you can watch it on Facebook, Gigi La Chicana Guerrero Facebook, Giras y Desveladas on Facebook, Giras y Desveladas on YouTube, or Giras y Desveladas channel on Tejano TV with Juan Mendoza Jr. and Laila Lisa with Laila Lisa Promotions. Saludos to everybody out there. And I'm just really glad that we were able to do this today. Sometime this week was a hard week. I told Norma I'm not up to it. I don't feel like it. But I know once I get to know the artist, I'm so excited and to hear what you're doing, and I changed my mind.
That
So
was great.
I'm glad we did go on.
Yes.
Thank you, Norma. Thank you, La Jolla.
Thank
You're just
you. Thank
I
you
cannot say
too for
enough,
everything you
La
do.
Jolla.
Bye,
I
guys.
can't say enough. And Mr. Johnny J. Martinez, Conjunto Diferencia, Conjunto D, mucho más éxito. Dios los bendiga y que los cuida out there on the road. So you too, La Jolla,
Gracias.
here.
God bless you guys.
So
Thank you.
everybody también take care. God bless. And we will go into the outro. And then
Be
we
blessed,
will
Johnny.
see.
Keep on rocking.
Cuídense todos.
Yes.